Hail, noble seekers of the cosmic expanse. Welcome, then, to this hallowed sanctuary, where tales from the boundless realms of the multiverse are whispered unto those who earnestly seek. I am thy Lorekeeper, and in each tale we explore, we journey through untold realms and ageless wisdoms. Join us, and together we shall traverse the infinite wonders of existence. Now, let the tale of this day unfurl in the ever-expanding cosmos as we set forth upon this ethereal odyssey. In the hush of twilight, when shadows grow long and the veil between the known and the unknown thins, tales emerge from the crevices of our fears. Noble seekers, in one such sleepy town, nestled deep within the heart of the Americas, a whisper grew into a fearful murmur. Chupacabra, a word derived from the depths of nocturnal dread. Chupa, to suck, and cabras, goats. This name, however, was more than a mere label. It spoke of the creature's sinister acts. For in the hushed hours, farmers would find their goats lifeless, their very essence drained. As tales fluttered from one ear to another, the creature's visage seemed to shift. In the lands of Puerto Rico and across Hispanic America, it appeared as a formidable being from realms unknown, its form almost reptilian, its spine a row of serrated shadows. But wander further north, and the tales morph. Here, it is spoken of not as a creature from the stars, but as a haunting canine specter. Its legacy is said to have begun in Puerto Rico in the year 1995. Yet, as tales often do, the whispers of its presence spread far and wide, reaching the cold lands of Maine and the fiery heart of Chile. Some even speak of its shadow in places as remote as Russia or the mystical islands of the Philippines. But where lies the line between myth and truth? Interestingly, the name Chupacabra, now whispered in fear and awe, owes its form to a moment of levity. It was a Puerto Rican, Silverio Perez, who playfully gave it this name on the radio, unknowingly cementing its legend. And so, noble seekers, in the very heart of the Americas, the legend of the Chupacabra stands, oscillating between belief and skepticism, ever present in the whispered tales of the region. Noble seekers, as with every tale that stretches its tendrils across lands and ages, the image of the Chupacabra underwent transformations so profound, it seemed as though the creature itself was alive, shifting its form in response to the whisperings of the populace. Could it be that our very observations were colored by something as earthly as the ailment known as mange? This affliction, this creeping disease that changes the very countenance of beasts, could have led many to believe they beheld the Chupacabra, when in truth they gazed upon the pitiable visage of a dog lost to sickness. In the verdant lands of Puerto Rico, birthplace of this chilling legend, the beast was envisioned not as a dog, but as a creature from ancient times, almost draconian in its visage. Eyes that held stories of ancient evils, skin of leathery scales with tints of haunting greenish gray, and a spine adorned with sharp, harrowing quills. The very earth seemed to tremble as it moved, not with the grace of a prowling predator, but with the peculiar jumps akin to a kangaroo. This image echoed in hushed conversations, traveling from Chile's vast stretches to Argentina's hidden corners. Yet, as years turned to decades and tales flowed like rivers, another image began to carve its place. No longer the beast of scales, but a canine of nightmares. Furless, with a spine that told of haunting legends, eyes deep set into its skull, and fangs that promised a swift end. From the heart of Yucatan, this image wandered, moving north, taking root in Mexico and casting its long shadow even onto the lands of the United States. But beyond these forms, beyond these tales, a singular truth prevailed, its insatiable thirst. For the Chupacabra did not feast as others did. It sought the very lifeblood, draining its victims with an eerie precision. Some spoke of 3 holes, arranged in a triangle pointing to the abyss, while others whispered of 1 or 2 marks. Yet, every tale concluded with a corpse, a hollow remnant of a once living being. And so, the Chupacabra, through its myriad forms and tales, became not merely a creature. It transformed, metamorphosing into a symbol, an emblem of the region's mysteries and unsolved riddles, forever echoing the fears and wonders of those who dared to speak its name. Noble seekers, let us journey back, decades before the haunting cry of Chupacabra echoed through our realms. The island of Puerto Rico, bathed in sunlight and history, was no stranger to tales of shadows and mysteries. In 1975, the small town of Mocha, known for its peaceful demeanor, found itself shackled by an insidious fear. Livestock, the lifeblood of many a household, were found lifeless, and not just an isolated few, but in numbers that turned tranquility into terror. The people, in their desperate search for answers, named this unseen terror Vampiro de Mocha, the vampire of Mocha. Each victim bore the same haunting mark: puncture wounds, small and precise, and a body robbed of its life essence. As days darkened into nights, and the death count rose, murmurs turned into loud whispers, speaking of dark rituals and sinister gatherings. The fingers of suspicion pointed at the existence of a satanic cult, indulging in grotesque ceremonies hidden from the moon's gaze. But as more tales spread across the island, the sheer magnitude of the horror made it clear this was no handiwork of men. It was something far more ancient, far more sinister. March 1995. 2 decades since Mocha's nightmare. History, it seemed, was repeating its macabre dance. 8 sheep, lifeless, bearing 3 distinct marks that bore testimony to their untimely end. Yet, what made the village's blood run cold was the chilling fact that not a drop of blood remained. The specter of the past returned, and with it came whispers, which soon turned into roars of a beast that lusted for blood. In the embrace of August's warmth, Canvanas, a town that would soon become synonymous with the legend, found itself facing a reign of terror. Amidst tales of unexplained deaths, a woman named Madeline Tolentino stepped forward, her words painting a vivid image of the creature, echoing the reptilian descriptions that many had whispered. News, like wildfire, spread, and with it, the name Chupacabra, a term coined by the comedian Silverio Perez, took root in the psyche of the people. The beast's legend did not remain confined. From the heart of Latin America to the vast stretches of the United States, tales poured in. Each narrative, while distinct, echoed the same sentiment: a creature of nightmares that drained life, leaving behind only the husk. Many years passed, and just as tales tend to fade, the Chupacabra was almost relegated to the annals of folklore. But 2019 brought with it echoes of the past. A video, a grim testament to a brutal onslaught on chickens in Quilo of Lares, made its way into the world. Though the beast remained unseen, memories of old horrors resurfaced. Thus, noble seekers, the legend of the Chupacabra, woven through time and tales, stands as an unyielding testament to the mysteries that lie hidden, always lurking, perhaps just beyond the very threshold of our abodes. Noble seekers, as we delve deeper into the tapestry of the Chupacabra's tale, we find threads of truth interwoven with strands of misconception and vivid imagination. The narrative of Madeline Tolentino from 1995 stands tall, a beacon illuminating the lore of the Chupacabra. Yet, Benjamin Radford, a scholar with a questing spirit, embarked on a 5-year odyssey to uncover the roots of this phenomenon. His tome from 2011, Tracking the Chupacabra, brings forth revelations that are both startling and intriguing. The specter of the creature described by Tolentino bore a resemblance not to a denizen of our world, but to Syl, the extraterrestrial entity from the silver screen species Tolentino herself. Having witnessed the cinematic tale, recognized the uncanny parallels between her vision and the movie. Character. Radford's insights offered a perplexing view, suggesting that for Tolentino, the boundary between real and real might have been more nebulous than one would imagine. Yet, the haunting image of livestock, void of their lifeblood, beckons, the very essence that granted the Chupacabra its moniker. Dr. David Morales, a guardian of animal welfare in Puerto Rico, took it upon himself to dispel the shadows of doubt. His findings, after having scrutinized over 300 supposed victims of the Chupacabra, were revealing. None, it seemed, had been wholly robbed of their blood. Radford, with his discerning eye, categorized the tales of Chupacabra encounters into twain. The age-old reports from the heart of Puerto Rico and Latin America, brimming with tales of bloodlust, and the newer chronicles from the vast expanse of the U.S., wherein misfortunate animals, often canines marred by ailments, were christened as Chupacabras. Barry O'Connor, a sage of biology from the hallowed halls of the University of Michigan, presented a hypothesis that shed light on these confounding sightings. Many a creature branded as Chupacabras, he believed, were but coyotes, victims of the wretched parasite Sarcoptes scabii. Such animals, their forms altered, would resort to easier prey, the docile livestock. Inexperienced, or perhaps wounded, these animals might end the life of their quarry without partaking of their flesh. The marks they left behind, easily mistaken as signs of a more sinister predator. Yet another twist in the tale arose when the Mexican hairless dogs, creatures unique in their visage, were mistaken for the elusive Chupacabra. As one sifts through the many chapters of the Chupacabra's story, it becomes clear, while the allure of shadows and mysteries enthralls, understanding our world's intricate tapestry often brings us closer to the truth. Yet, the Chupacabra's legend, albeit challenged by many revelations, remains undying, a reflection of humanity's insatiable curiosity and our quest to comprehend the enigma of the world around us. Noble seekers, as we stand on the cusp of our journey through the enigmatic lore of the Chupacabra, let us pause to reflect upon the broader tapestry of legends and myths that have shaped human civilization. Such tales, woven with threads of wonder, trepidation, and allure, have forever held us captive. Yet, it's our innate curiosity, our fervor for investigation, and an unwavering spirit of open inquiry that illuminates the hidden truths nestled within these legendary tales. The vast ocean of life's enigmas beckons us, urging us to chart its depths. Yet, with every plunge, we are reminded of the paramount importance of critical introspection and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. In a realm where knowledge flows like a boundless river, and yet where the undercurrents of misinformation lie in ambush, the legend of the Chupacabra rises above its folkloric roots. It emerges as an emblematic lesson, championing the virtues of discernment, healthy skepticism, and an unyielding quest for veracity. In the end, noble seekers, as we regale ourselves with tales of yore and legends of old, may we forever remember the Chupacabra's lesson, a clarion call, urging us to seek truth, even in the face of the most captivating of mysteries. As our chronicle draws to its close, remember, noble souls, that the multiverse's wonders are boundless and eternal. Seek wisdom, embrace wonder, and journey forth with hearts aflame. Fear not the unknown, for in every corner of existence, new tales await. If thou found this journey enlightening, a like and subscribe shall suffice to continue our cosmic odysseys. And should thy appetite for ethereal knowledge remain unsated, venture forth into the annals of our library. Other cosmic chronicles await thy curious gaze. Until we meet again in the endless expanse of the multiverse, I bid thee farewell, and may your dreams be filled with the mysteries of the cosmos, under the watchful eye of thy Lorekeeper.